So as mentioned in this heat race, Anthony Quintana in the 02 machine. The 11, Dwayne Sinstra, 68 machine. Anderson. And they're giving the one to go, the 65 machine of Levi Rose, 22. Saw that driver put down a hefty lap earlier with the 91 machine as well. Alman, 76 in the field of Alberding. So, we get ready to go. They go by quick. You probably already knew that because you guys are big old fans of these sprint cars. Hold on, we're racing. 8 laps. This is a taste of what's coming later tonight. It's of course going to be a much longer main event. These drivers going to have to sort out where their cars are right now. Last minute changes before they go racing for the Diamond Cup. 5 laps to go. Battling up front right now.
That's Dwayne in the 11 machine, though. Here comes the 65 of Levi Rose. And
for third.
To the inside, the 76 of Alberding. Andy Alberding, runner-up finisher in the main event last night. He's to the inside and gets by Scott Alman. Up into third now, but up front, Dwayne Zienstra is your leader. Zenstra coming to the white flag. Rose behind. Alberding starting to close in for that second spot. And might have a run out of turn number 2. Looking to the inside. And out of turn number 4, Zienstra, checkered flag. Sorry, Zienstra. I screwed that up. I owe Zienstra a beer now.
Not before the main event.
Not before.
It was not to one driver's liking. I think that's fair to say, but it was certainly
Number
a
7
wild
car,
moment.
There was last night.
It looks like a video game glitch.
Literally this race yesterday.
In 3 and 4, we've got a big
It was
crash.
what happened over there. Those tire
He's up and out of
marks.
the car. Meridian Speedway,
That
give me a big
car,
round of applause.
they had to literally peel it off.
Forklift it.
Yeah, peel it off of the fence. Driver was okay.
Yeah, Monty Bergener going for a wild ride here at Meridian yesterday. He is there standing outside, A-OK. And thankfully.
But Tommy, that just goes to show sometimes it's hard to really put into perspective how fast these cars are going.
Oh, yeah.
Until you see them come to a halt like that.
Lights out. Randy Dubois in the 7D starts up front. The 43 to his outside. Kyle Bergener, row 2 of the 24 and the 33.
32. 33.
We go green.
Here we go. Side by side, battle for 4th. Logging up that front tire into turn number 1.
Eight-lap Heath Jeffrey. Don't do this race a justice because how fast they get it done. Tonight's main event will be a 50-lap feature. Randy Dubois bringing his car around. 5 to go in this heat race. Kyle Bergener second. Brian Worf getting passed now by the 33 of Kyle Alberding, winner of last night's main event. Hunter Stanley in the 24 fifth, trying to hold off 32R of Ryan Orchard. And A.J. Russell rounding out the field, tagged the wall at the end of the race last night. And Worf in 4th, but his teammate 1 spot ahead. Kyle Alberding looking for the 2nd spot now. It's a battle of the Kyles, 2nd and 3rd. Kyle Bergener in 2nd. But your leader taking the white flag, 70 of Randy Dubois in the Geico-powered machine into turn 3 and cruising to victory lane. Checkered flag for heat 2.
There we go. Starting on the pole for this one. It looks like Race Monitor hated me for a second, but the 77, Matt Elliott, 71 machine of Aaron McPeak. The 36 is Jason Thomas, the 21 of Randy Price, 12 of Ron Larson, 28 of Colton Nelson, 14 Aaron Willison, and the 46 of Justin Segura. The 14's fast, new track record holder, and he's starting in the back. I think this will be fun to watch.
Ian Larson just made some contact. No harm, no foul. They're battling back here, trying to get around these 2 cars ahead.
We watch a lot of stock car racing, Tommy. In those divisions, contact
It's guaranteed.
can be no harm, no foul. In these cars, you don't get that very often.
No.
You don't get away with it. Side by side, battle for the 6th position. That's the 36, Jason Thomas.
Ooh, getting tight out of 2.
Yeah, and Larson said that was fun.
So here's the front of the field at the moment. 77, your leader.
Matt Elliott just pulling away here from the 71 of McPeak. Single file throughout the field, 3 laps to go in this heat race. Fast time qualifier both nights. The 14 machine of Aaron Willison looking to the inside of the 46 of Segura. Not going to be able to get there down the back straightaway. White flag in the air for Matt Elliott in the 77 machine. There will be a battle for 5th, and Willison will take over the 5th spot. As out of turn number 4, Matt Elliott takes the checkered flag.
And Larson bringing up the rear. So not sure if the 12's having problems or if he just decided to cool it.
I think his problem was everyone else.
Yeah.
He was having some excitement on there. By the way, I want to point this out, and this isn't necessarily saying this is a good thing,
Okay.
but the 36 machine,
Yeah.
Jason Thomas, right now you're not seeing it, but whenever this driver comes out of the corner, he's got that left front probably a foot off the ground. So
He's got some bite.
yeah, he's using that right rear to its maximum potential.
Now, the only thing I'm confused about here at Meridian
Yes?
is this flag stand. Because they've got a flag stand, but they've got actually 2.
Wait a minute, you're right. Having worked stock cars, dirt track racing, asphalt, short track racing, you really get that sense of intensity that this division carries. These drivers have to have such quick response time to things that happen in the blink of an eye. There is no time for mistake. If you make a mistake, you're already in trouble. If you're thinking about making a mistake, you're already in trouble. You got to survive for 50 laps to be there at the end. We are going green.
They sort out their positions on track and in the running order.
Aaron McPeak in the 71 machine already off track. Mechanical issue for that driver. Lap number 1. Lap number 3 on the board. And the 24 is our leader, Hunter Stanley. And he's pulling away.
Out to a big lead. Back here is where you find a battle for 5th.
a track like this, you're going to start talking about lap traffic coming into play. 5 laps into it, your leader's already on the same straightaway as a couple of the cars that are just hoping to not go a lap down.
Their leader way out front. Battle here. That's for 5th. 5th place battle down the back straightaway, 33. Winner last night.
Another mechanical issue. This time it's for the 28, Colton Nelson, off the track. Pulls it into the pit area, lap number 8. That car looks like he may be done. We've been green for the first 10 laps, and lap traffic is now an issue.
On his way forward. Trying to get that diamond ring.
There's not a lot of time for you to figure things out. One car went way wide and we almost have trouble with the fastest car at Meridian this weekend. The 14 of Williston. In trouble, we got one around. And back on track.
Kept it.
What a save!
Yeah, kept it running too, right in front of your leader. Your leader having to face through lap traffic. Starting to see a battle for second brew up between the 68 and the yellow 32. Ryan Wharf in the 32 closing in.
Man, I'll tell you what, that 33 machine, he went to the outside. He tried to hold it up there, had to back it out because that wall was coming up really quick. But the 33 trying to work his way forward, looking for ways around Levi Rose in the 65, but keep an eye on Kyle Alberding. 32 laps to go.
Here's second spot, but Alberding to the outside.
Again, he's going to try this pass on the outside. And he's going to do it. Taking over the 4th position from the 65 machine.
Second spot battle, turn 1.
Look at the lap traffic, though, as you called it, the battle for second going on right now into turn number 3. Mike Anderson in the 68, the 32. Wharf working that outside, and one car off the pace into the pit area. 77 of Matt Elliott.
And Wharf takes second. Now you said lap traffic?
Yep. And this is allowing second and third to close in on your leader. Stanley is going to be seeing that 32 of Wharf very soon if he can't get through the traffic any better. 27 laps to go.
First and second, separated by lap traffic.
To give you an idea of how fast these guys go, we are halfway.
Wow.
There's a whole bunch of cars down the back straightaway, really heavy racing going on.
That's a 12 of Larson moving his way through the field.
.23 laps to go. Stanley holds the lead, 1.7 over Wharf. That gained a little bit of time. Trouble, looks like for the 68, third place. Mike Anderson off the track. Running in third, the top three this entire race. And his night's going to end in disappointment. Woo. 20 laps to go. The lead stands at 1.7 seconds. 24 has been able to gap a little bit. In fact, actually that time he lost 2/10. And he's got a lot of lap traffic, Tommy. How is this going to affect his race?
He's got to really pick and choose. He's still got a gap over Worf, the second place runner, but the slightest slowdown, Worf will catch up.
The lead is now within 1 second of being in contention.
And with that, teammates getting ready to battle for the second spot.
Worf is coming. Alberding is shown up out of nowhere. And now the other Alberding, the 76, is behind him. We're going to have a 4-car race for the win with 16 laps to go.
There
Here
they are.
comes.
Top 4 on the screen.
And they're side by side in front of you. Leaders side by side for second. Alberding in the 33 to the inside of Worf. Alberding takes over the second spot. Here comes the other Alberding. The 32 goes from second to fourth. Is the 32 in trouble?
Not sure.
The 32 off the pace.
Yep.
And I don't know if he's going to make it off the track. That car's awfully slow. As the battle for the lead into turn number 3. 13 laps to go.
3 cars.
Worf makes it off. Look at this. Are they going to try and split the lap traffic? No. 2 Alberdings and a Stanley. It's been green for 40 laps. At the line, 10 laps to go. And the leader has second place all over his rear bumper to the inside. Battle for the lead. They lap around the 65 machine of Levi Rose. They're trying to. Stanley, he is going to have the position. Alberding tries to follow through. 9 laps to go. Can Stanley gap Alberding? He's got a big window of opportunity. 0.7 is the lead gap. In trouble on turn number 3. And this brings out the caution with 8 laps to go.
Drama on a Saturday night with 8 to go. Jeffrey, this race has, I think, gone, what, 10 minutes? At least it feels that way. So the 22 of Lockwood.
Do you want to know? It's been going for 9 minutes and 27 seconds.
Hey, I was close. But Lockwood bringing out a caution, the first one of the main event.
And the fans are going nuts right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because they see what we've been watching. Now the trouble over in turn number 3, Tommy.
That's Lockwood in the 22.
Corey Lockwood, yeah. That car, it looked like it blew up.
Yeah, something. It was in a cloud of smoke.
We've had mechanical issues really be the defining factor of who's been falling out of these events, including, as we discussed, the 68 machine. Mike Anderson, top 3 up until the time the car broke.
Yep.
And then what happens next? The 32 of Worf works all his way up there, and he gets knocked out. You have to hold your breath, not only for everything to go right behind the wheel and with everyone around you, but you got to hope every component does its job.
Yeah. I mean, in less than 12 seconds, it has to do its job every lap.
That thing's still melting, Tommy.
Oh, yeah. Bummer for Lockwood. He's done for the evening.
Idaho Ed.
But that sets the stage for your leaders who are now, with 8 laps to go on the restart, will not have to worry about lap traffic until they potentially close in. I feel like this field's so close, though, for the most part, in less than 8 laps, they might not even have to worry about it.
I don't know. Yeah, but again, that place is such a big, big pointer on the restart.
Yes.
If Stanley can pull up and get enough of a lead on Alberding, that could be all he needs. It's 8 laps. And what do they call this track? Did you say a quarter mile?
It's a quarter mile. They call it the concrete jungle.
They sure do. So that means we got 2 miles of racing to go.
If you're Stanley, this is going to be a terrible joke. I already ruined it. If you're Stanley, you do not want to miss a shift. I told you it was a bad joke.
Yeah, I liked it though.
Thank you.
Now, here's going to be something that kind of plays into everything. Once again,
Speedy drive.
we are putting a lot of it down. Oh, 8 laps to go.
There's that
Ding. The
Meridian Tower shining like a light bulb.
Now, this is going to be a weird comparison for people who haven't seen it.
Yes.
But you and I cover something known as outlaw figure eight racing.
And you're talking about how these drivers have to use quick reflexes. Those guys do too.
Yes, yes, they do. If you've never seen an outlaw figure eight race, and I don't mean some that you went to the fair and you saw, which I love those too.
Oh yeah.
But you saw an old rust bucket drive through an intersection with another old rust bucket. I'm talking cars. How much are we talking?
Oh, these things are super late models, so like $50,000 to $60,000
Yeah.
racing machines.
Racing through the intersection. And folks, if there's one that you got to check out, it is the 3-hour that will be happening in September.
Yep, we'll be bringing it to you.
From the Indianapolis Speedrome live on lowbudget.tv. And I bring that up because when I watch those races, I am in awe, in disbelief at what those drivers can do. I watch what these drivers do through traffic, and I'm like, I can't comprehend how it's humanly possible.
You and I talk about our racing experience and how we can really talk about the bomber class.
Yes.
When it comes to big cojones, you and I don't know much about that. Definitely with sprint cars. One to go.
But we can tell you how to fix that right front that got
Use the forklift.
really busted. We can help you out with that. Folks, again, final 8 laps of this race. We want to thank you for joining us here on lowbudget.tv. It has been our pleasure bringing you this event from Meridian Speedway. The Diamond Cup is about to be decided. 8 laps to go. Can Hunter Stanley hold off Kyle and Andy Alberding? Great restart for Alberding. You saw them go through the speedy dry, a little bit of residue popping up. Stanley's gapping Alberding.
He is. 6 to go at the line.
Hunter Stanley wants this win. The 33 wants the overall.
Which I believe he's in the prime position to get that overall.
76 had a good run last night. He wants to get around the 33. A lot of smoke coming off of the 14th right rear. And it's because he's driving it sideways.
You're the madman.
Oh, trouble in the back straightaway. You saw there contact with Willison, sending the 91 machine into a spiral, and we aren't done.
No, that ain't it.
Scott Amon is out of his car, and he has some words for Willison. I'm wondering if something happened between those two, that there was a reason Willison was driving the right rear off of his car right there.
Keeping an eye on that over there. He's not a happy camper. Neither is that pole. Censoring everything.
Who put this here? Call the telephone company. I think there's going to be a conversation in the pit area, Tommy.
I would say so. Let's take a look at that replay.
They're going to get this 91 going again. They're going to try and give it a push.
There it was.
Yeah.
One more time.
Well, Amon tried to keep it going.
He did.
I hear the track announcers discussing the potential of a black flag, but I do not see one in the hands of the flagman. And they were suggesting that if there were to be one, it may be displayed to the 14 for that move. But Tommy, you see Amon putting...
He's putting the helmet back on.
He had to take all the safety gear
just to show his displeasure.
Maybe he was just showing Willison that he's been taking some sign language classes and it's going well. A couple of phrases I could think that he may have showed off.
Well, he's done everything but the helmet.
You know, sometimes we forget the little things. You know?
Exactly.
They might just be pushing him to the pits.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be it for the 91. Amon had a solid run going. And that's all she wrote.
All right, one to go.
One to go.
4
now,
laps.
we got 1 mile to decide who wins it. On that restart, what I saw was the 33 was good. After the restart, we saw that Hunter, that number 24, was pulling away. What does the 33 need to do differently? The 76 doesn't have to deal with lap traffic this time. This is it, folks. The final 4 laps to determine the Diamond Cup winner tonight. Green flag. Oh, he's going to try the outside. Look at this, Overding makes the move. Outside, and they have contact. Your leader's bragging to turn number 3. And somehow, they are all still rolling.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
I don't know how they're
short track racing, man.
Do me.
I want to take a look at the right side of the 24 and the left side of the 33. Let's look at the 33 since we can. He's got tire rub.
I didn't see that coming. I figured they'd race hard, but I said short track racing.
No, he's actually clear. I thought that bar was right up on the tire.
Yeah, the 24 looks good.
Yeah, wow. Not often can that happen in sprint cars. And that gave the lead to the 76, the other Alberding.
Oh. Well, now, talk about that overall weekend.
Yeah.
The 76 is looking pretty good.
I want to show a replay. However, I feel like we're getting the one to go.
Well,
so we'll have to wait. And the 33 getting the spot back.
And so is the 24.
All right, so as if it never happened.
Oh, boy.
And now you know these two are fuming.
now we know they hate each other.
Yep.
So, all right, now moving on from that,
and
folks.
Stanley knows how strong that 33 is on the restart now.
We've established that character development. They're still racing right now, by the way. They're not done figuring this out. Yeah, I say restack them. Just have them do double file restart. Come on now.
Oh, man. So we'll let this one play out, and we're going to show the replay towards the end.
Yeah. Well,
we might need more replays to show in the next 4 laps.
We might be collecting replays right now. All right, what's the call?
24.
Oh.
Not the call I was expecting.
Well, here's all I got to say. Officials got to do what officials got to do. But as a race fan and someone who really wanted to see how this plays out,
we got robbed.
I'm bummed. But we still got to. Oh, sorry. I'm so mad at the
You're
cameraman.
beating me up.
Hunter Stanley did everything he needed. He did everything right tonight, except for one thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the officials determined that was a big one thing.
And he led.
What's your take on that, Tommy?
That was racing. I mean, these two guys battling for the win.
I would have been fine with one of two things, then put them back in order.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Or give the 33 the lead because he got dumped out of it.
I was expecting them to just give it back and just restart that restart. However,
yeah.
Because now here's the thing why I was expecting them to just say, you know what, redo.
Yeah.
Is because none of the cars showed damage. I figured, you know what?
If I'm Hunter Stanley, they'd say, why'd you guys throw the yellow?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well. Hey, you know what? We're just all here in the grandstands with everybody else, and you tuning in with us in the grandstands.
We're not officials. By the way, there's still a mile of this race to go, and it is still not determined. The 76 wants to beat the 33, wants that overall, wants the win tonight. Who's it going to be at Meridian Speedway? Let's try it again. Green flag. Now it's the 76's turn. What can he do? He's looking low on the 33. Andy Alberding chasing down Kyle Alberding. Battle behind him, and it is the 21 just trying to get track position. The 14 drifts wide. He's going to lose some spots. Might have burned off that right rear.
He's got bars dragging.
An update, the 24 pulled his car off the track. The 14 is all but wrecking. And out of turn number 4, 2 for 2 for the 33 of Kyle Alberding. that 24 car is a wreck.
Oh, yeah.
It's not wrecked,
but
it's just a wreck. It's a
still
driving wreck.
It's still wrecking.
Here's what I love. Despite what we were talking about earlier, I want to point out that 4 laps ago, this car was wrecked in turn number 3, and he still found a way to hold on and win it.
Wow.
If you had shown me the first replay, Tommy,
yeah,
I would not believe that this car was in victory lane. Even if you gave him the lead.
The Diamond Cup did not disappoint.
Oh, man.
And during the interview, I will show you a replay. Actually, after all the interviews. But you all saw it with us live.
See, they're talking about the fireworks, but had the 24 won and the 33 finished second, we would have had fireworks already start.
That's true. Here he is.
Look at this, your winner. Alberding gets it done at Meridian.
All right, we'll send it downstairs.
We're going to chat with your top 3. I'm going to start down here with Mr. Price. Woo! What a run for the 2019 Neil Allen Fine Jewelry Diamond Ring, brought to you by your friends at Bob FM. Huge main event, full of excitement all the way around. All right, the 21 machine podium finish up here. Randy, we're back here behind the Alberding, some crazy sprint car racing in the concrete jungle. Podium to wrap it up. Who do you want to thank tonight, bringing you out here to the concrete jungle?
I just got to thank all you fans for coming out and watching us race.
You're good. Congratulations, buddy. Hang out there. Andy Alberding. All right, they're tabulating points. I think that you guys were all really close. Some crazy stuff going on there at the end. You throw all of you guys out here in the concrete jungle. The best part about it, even though it got a little crazy, Andy, it's a hell of a drive out there. Everybody making it work. You guys are on the podium for the second night in a row.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, really. I didn't want that last caution as much as I was out of breath and I couldn't breathe. I was tired, but I thought that was my only shot of winning. Yeah. But I kind of think I needed to stay right with Kyle to beat him with the diamond. I have no idea what Aaron did, but I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. But it was a great weekend. I got to thank everybody and thank Steve and Kirk for working on Kyle's car so I can work on mine. And great. Thanks, everybody.
Aaron was just off of the scoreboard, had some right front suspension damage, sparked it to the finish. So these guys are back here checking out all the points. Kyle, come on up here, buddy. 2 in a row in the concrete jungle. I know there's a guy back here in the 76 that's done that a few times, taking after the old man. And here in a few moments, we might find out which one of you guys is going to slip that diamond ring on. Who do you want to thank, Kyle? Sweeping Diamond Cup weekend in the concrete jungle.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the diamond after that one. That was crazy. But, I mean, same as last night. Mitch and Art Holt, my dad, my mom, Steve, and Kirk, they was working our butts off. And to go back-to-back is really awesome. Wish we would have qualified better, but it is what it is. It was awesome both nights.
So we've watched some sprint cars. We've watched some stock cars. It has been a long time since I've seen a sideways sprint car on the backstretch. You gathered it up. What was going through your head right there? You know the main event win was well within your grasp.
Yeah, I just had a really good run on the outside, and he came up into me. I started sliding, and I wasn't too happy, but somehow I kept it running, and I didn't know what was going to happen, but I didn't know how that was going to work out, but I guess it worked out okay.
I think it worked out in your favor. Meridian Speedway, Kyle Alberding taking home main event number 2 tonight.